Okay, I heard you loud and clear. Come spend the day with me.
I can hear the silence as I'm walking by. Everyone's so quiet. I know the reason why. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna lie. I know you can see it. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. Come on, say something. I wanna hear your voice. Give it all or nothing. The moment's getting lost. Ain't no time for stopping. So show me what you need. I know that you want it, but what you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. I can feel your eyes on me.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Yeah.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me,
All the eyes are all on me.
all the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Loving the attention, I feel we're so close. Building up tension till it's about to blow. Another dimension, I already know. I know you can feel it, but what you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. I can feel your eyes on me.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me.
Ooh,
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are not on me. All the eyes on me.
all the eyes are all
Things I want to do today. If you're new here, my name is Merina. My family and I do mobile home living in the hills of East Tennessee, and a double wide is me, baby. I'm always getting into something. I'm always messing something up. But if there's one thing about me, it's I'm going to show you real life stuff. I'm not going to fabricate anything to make myself look cooler than I am. I'm not about to put myself up on a pedestal. It ain't always perfect and pretty over here. It's oftentimes quite messy and sometimes ugly too. But ain't that real life for everybody? When I started YouTube almost 5 years ago, I was on a mission, and that's to tell you that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. And that's also to show you that these influencers, while some influencers, while they look like they have it all together, and while their houses are beautiful and they're beautiful themselves, and it's very cookie cutter like-esque, while they are awesome in their own and within themselves, not everybody looks like that. That may be authentic for them, but if I were to go try to be that, it wouldn't be authentic to me. So we love people where they're at over here. If they are that cookie cutter, beautiful and amazing influencer that has it all together, that has all the clear containers that she organizes in, that has the big happy family, and that's authentic to her, we love her. But we also love the people over here chilling in a double wide that don't have nothing together. And that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of being human, is we're all different. If we were all the same, it would get really boring really fast. So that's the goal on here, and it's been the goal for 5 years to tell you that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more, and to tell you I love you where you're at. God loves you where you're at. And if you don't look like you feel like you should look right now, your house, your body, your family, your home, just know that within the last 5 years, I've made huge changes to mine slowly but surely, and it's changed the total atmosphere in this house. It's changed like the whole feeling of my body, because I've been doing both physical, emotional, and atmospheric changes. Do I have everything down pat? Absolutely not. It's not even close. But I won't stop until I'm dead. I'm not going to say I won't stop till I'm perfect, because I'll never be perfect. And I won't say I won't stop till I get it right, because I'll never have it 100% right. But I can guarantee you I will not stop till I'm dead. And I'm able to do that by the grace of God and the encouragement of all of my 100,000 friends on here. They're in my corner, but we're in your corner too, and I want you to always know that. You might see the number beside my name and think everybody's in my corner, but I want you to know we're all in your corner too. You just don't have an icon that has a number beside your name. That don't mean nothing. Forget the number beside my name. Forget the views that I get. Forget the likes, the comments. Forget all that. At the end of the day, there's 100,000 people here that we're in your corner too. And I'll pray for you just as hard as you pray for me. I'll root for you just as hard as you root for me. Even if you don't root for me, I'm still rooting for you. I got, out of that 100,000 friends, I've got at least 1,000 that despise the ground I walk on. I'm still their loudest cheerleader, and I will continue to be till forever. Nothing you could do can make me love you any less. And that's what I'm here to show on this channel, because that's the love that God showed me. It's a love that a lot of people don't understand. It can sometimes look reckless. It's definitely pursuant, but it's non-stoppable. And that's what I try to portray on this channel, is I try to portray that love that was shown to me all those years ago when I was a crappy, turdy person. I try to take that love that I received from God, and I try to project it on all of those people. And all of you people out there, the ones that love me and the ones that don't. And I hope that you can feel it either way. Today is Good Friday. You guys will be seeing this in the smack dab middle of the weekend on a Saturday, the Saturday sandwich between Good Friday and Easter. It's no denying that that is a huge day to me, specifically this year because I'm 33 years old, which was the age that Jesus died. And that's humbling. It's very sombering to think of. To know that, like, he only lived on this earth for as long as I've lived on this earth right now. It'll make you feel something. It almost makes you sad until you remember that a lot can happen in 3 days. And he's not dead. He's very much alive, and he's very much in me and very much in you. So today, because of the grace of God and because Jesus decided to die on the cross for me and for you, I get to bring you guys along with me on a day in my life, taking care of my home and family, and that's a gift I'm focusing on today. A lot is going wrong in the world. A lot is going wrong in my life. Outside of YouTube, I don't share a lot of personal things. A lot is not going right now, but that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is always going right, God's plan. See, it looks like it's messed up to me. It might look like it's messed up to you, but God knows exactly what's going on. And his plan will always come to fruition, and it'll come to fruition perfectly. He doesn't mess nothing up. So when it looks like everything's going wrong in my life, I can rest assured and I can know that everything is going right according to his plan. So let's focus on that gift today. Dishes are done. I got to clean off the counters, and then I need to prep some things for Easter dinner Sunday. So we're actually not doing like what we normally do. Normally we do like the traditional ham and stuff like that. We're not doing that this go around. I'm doing like a Southern style Sunday dinner, like a Tennessee Sunday dinner, which is like fried chicken, mashed potatoes. You know, the grandmas go all out and cook on Sundays here. They usually stay home from Sunday school to cook for everybody when they get out of church. I'm gonna do like that sort of style of Easter dinner this year. We've never done that before, but Shane was really excited about it because it means chicken legs. That's his favorite. So I'm going to clean off. Mamas, here in a minute, I'm talking about our personal Easter traditions. If you guys do things differently, because I know a lot of people do, then I would make sure little ears are covered so they can't hear me. Just talk about it for a few seconds, but I don't want to spoil anybody's nothing. Stove and all that stuff. Just get all of this cleaned off in the island too, because the island's pretty bad right now. I'm gonna get all that except for the dishes that are drying over there. And then I'm just gonna have this clear workspace to prep some desserts. I'm making Italian sugar butter cookies. They looked really good, and I thought the kids would really like those, and Shane too. I need to do that. I need to probably make some pancakes for this weekend because I want to hang out with everybody and do all the things, and so that way breakfasts and stuff will be cooked. I might just like bulk cook real quick and just like see what I can get done for this weekend. That way this weekend I can focus on the family, because today is Good Friday, so we're going to be doing some Jesus stuff later. And then usually the Saturday in between Good Friday and Sunday is when we do like the little Easter egg stuff. I know that's kind of controversial. Some people do it, some people don't. We do it, but we don't focus on that. Like, our kids very much so know what Easter's about. It's just like an extra thing that it's just like an extracurricular sort of thing, you know? It's like a side dish to like the main thing. So it's just a fun little tradition thing that I think of whenever I was a kid. There's very few moments that I enjoyed when I was a kid, but when I got to like hunt Easter eggs and stuff, it's a core memory for me. We don't really do like Easter bunnies But we're very artistic. Like, I'm not. I'm the only one in the family that's not artistic. But Shane and the kids, they love anything art. So painting eggs is like just another artistic extracurricular thing that we do. I'll actually show you guys their Easter baskets, because we do sort of Easter baskets. They do get them on Saturday. They don't get them on Sunday. They don't get them on Easter itself, because like I said, we focus on Jesus on Easter Sunday. But they do get them on that Saturday before. And used to, I would go like all out and get like a bunch of stuff. And I told you guys whenever I started going minimal with stuff, and I started doing a lot of decluttering, that I don't go that route with like Valentine's Day bags, Easter baskets, anything like that anymore. I just go with mostly edible stuff, because it's there and it's gone. And I don't have to worry about finding little broken pieces of toys all over the place, or toys getting chucked because they're just not little, you know, wind up stuff. My kids will play with those all day long, but they end up getting thrown into the abyss of stuff and just accumulating into a bunch of clutter. That's not what we're wanting, especially with all the decluttering I've been doing, continuing to do. So I usually go more edible route. That's just a hack, mom hack, when it comes to Easter and Valentine's Day and things like that. This year I thought about a little bit something different, so I thought to do Easter baskets that don't look like Easter baskets. That way they can use them as storage containers in their room. Kill two birds with one stone sort of thing. But I'll show you guys that here in a minute. It's not a whole lot at all.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the streets, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the streets, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la. Singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out.
Now I have homemade DIY epoxy countertops, but sometimes I use the knife. I don't think you're supposed to, because I think it scratches it, but sometimes I have to use the knife because I have like crud like gunked up on my countertops, and thankfully it doesn't damage mine. I can't tell if mine's scratched or not because underneath it is like a white surface, so I can't really tell if I scratch it or not, but it doesn't damage it, which is good. That's the only way I can get some of that off, because even the abrasive side of like a sponge won't bring it off no matter how long I let it sit or anything. So same with my oven here, my oven top. I'm still struggling. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting getting a glass top stove, just because I don't think I was a qualified enough cleaner to get a stovetop that has glass, because I can't keep it clean to save my life. There's always a permanent dark black ring around each eye where things burn on it, and it's just stuck there permanently. Nothing I do brings it off. I even got the kit specifically to bring it off that like Lowe's sells for the stovetops. It does not work. I'm not going to say it doesn't work because I think Nanny got it and Nanny said it worked for her. Maybe it's just my method of using it. I just do it wrong, or maybe mine's just too bad off. I'm not really sure. But I just hate how I can't keep it clean. It really bothers me. I did, though, get in the mail. One of you guys sent to the P.O. box these things that go beside the oven, like the stovetop, and it keeps things from falling in between the stovetop and the cabinets. And I am so appreciative of that. That is going to be a lifesaver. I don't quite know how to use it yet, but I tried to Google some ways to use it. People use them differently, though. Like, I couldn't find just a consecutive way to use it, so I just put it the best I knew how because there wasn't any instructions with it. But if I put it down wrong, let me know and I'll change it. You guys let me know if I have it right, and if I don't, then just tell me what to do and I'll fix it. But I have a feeling that's going to save me so much hassle when it comes to pulling out this oven and cleaning it, because behind it looked awful last time I pulled it out to clean it. Thank you so much for thinking of me, though. Like, that is going to be such a lifesaver.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was crappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. I don't need to go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. We could get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night. For all I can, we can spend the firewood till it's end. Nobody's gonna force the morning. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you.
I don't think I did that right, but I had it two separate ways, and I don't know if either way is right. So here in a little bit, I need to look up and see how to use these things, but these things are going to be lifesavers. So I'm posting this today before Easter. So if these are good, you guys will have the recipe the night before Easter and you can whip these up. All the ingredients you should have like in your pantry. There's not like any fancy ingredients or anything like that. So most of it's like pantry staples. So if these look like something that your family would like, I'm posting this in time for you to whip it up the night before Easter and make everybody happy. I just did a cup of sugar. Don't judge me, but one of y'all taught me that trick. I have the other one in my pant, like my belt area. One of y'all taught me that trick forever ago when I first started YouTube. Everybody always judges me when I do it, but I'm telling y'all, I had that in there for 5 minutes and it's softer than, you know what, I don't know what. Do you know what? It's soft as all get out, and I've only had that in my shirt and in my belt area for like 5 minutes. It works. A cup of sugar, 3/4 a cup of butter. I really need to have an apron on. We're gonna beat this like Michael Jackson. We're gonna do as Michael Jackson told us and beat it. We're gonna beat it till it's combined. Don't you dare be defeated. I don't think that's what he said. Beat it, don't you dare be defeated. I think I just made that up, but he should have said that. All right, it's pretty beat. We're gonna do 3 eggs. Add 3 large eggs. I mean, is there really a difference? A lot of times things call for large eggs and I only have regular eggs. But I know that they have cartons that say large, medium, and small. But I mean, is there really a difference? I don't know. I don't think it makes much of a difference. We're gonna beat that in and then do a tablespoon of baking powder and a splash of vanilla. Actually, y'all, can we just look at the growth on this channel? I'm actually measuring out my stuff. I used to not measure nothing out. I mean nothing. I eyeballed everything until some little sweet lady on here said, Marina, I'm an avid follower and you not measuring nothing gives me a panic attack. And I want to be the reason you smile, not the reason you panic. So I was like, I'm going to buy measuring spoons just for this person. Now sometimes I lose them and I don't have nothing. I'm going to do about a ½ tablespoon. I was going to do just a splash, but for that person, if they're still with me, I ain't seen them in a while in the comments. But if they're still with me, I'm going to measure it out. We're going to do ½ a tablespoon of vanilla. But as long as I have them and I can find them, I try to use them to measure with for that little lady. I'm almost out of this. Y'all had me convinced when I first started that this imitation vanilla was beaver anal gland secretion. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not brave enough to Google it, but I can tell you that ever since, I thought about that ever since I reached for the vanilla for the last 4 years, and I missed the version of me that did not know that. And if it's a joke, you're cruel. It says a pinch of salt, so is that about a pinch? I think that's about a pinch. Continue. I almost forgot to have my oven preheating, but I went ahead and preheated it for 350. So y'all are just going everywhere. That's what we're gonna bake these on. 350 for 10 minutes-ish. I'm gonna do 3½ cups of flour. There's an easier way to do this. There has to be. But I'm gonna do 2 cups and then mix and then slowly add in the last 1.5 cups. I need a sifter. I have a generational sifter. My mom, from her family, I don't have a whole lot from my mom. I have my mom's face card, like my mom's face and my face, and our boys too, identical. But I don't have a lot like from my mom. So my mom gave me. Let me show you.
Sorry, Mama. Daddy's home.
Is he? Daddy's home?
Yeah.
Yay! Hey, love. This. She gave me this, and it was from, like, I think it might work, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't want to mess it up. This is like her grandma's.
Whose?
Mom's. And I don't have like anything from mom, so I keep this in a secret, safe place. We're gonna mix this in and then do the next 1.5 cups. Hey, love.
I said it smells great.
Does it? It's that cucumber melon wax milk, right? It smells like spring.
You look perfect.
Thank you.
That pink is good.
You see what it says? It's my Easter shirt.
Is this local egg dealer?
Local egg dealer, baby.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, that's not good. You need to put some alcohol on it.
I don't want my finger to become a drinker. I want my hand going to an ASL meeting, not a. Remember how you said that you were going to bring it back to old school? Remember the
I was just bragging about not being old school, fearfully created. I vaguely remember that happening a time or two.
For me, it was the Three Stooges, like stop, jump in place, and kind of do like this little dance in mid area. That cracked me up. It was very like, you know how the Scooby-Doo characters jump up and they run in the air for a couple minutes before they actually take off?
Listen. You can take the girl out the chaos, but you can't take the chaos out the girl. I'm editing that out. It sounds like it's trying its best. Sounds like a transmission issue. Go.
Yeah, it sounds like it's struggling.
That's the transmission.
You best not be letting me down.
That's the transmission screen.
That's that thing going, oh, please stop.
Do y'all remember when I broke every single hand mixer that I owned? And I literally had to hold Blendy the Blender. That was his name. If y'all attended Blendy the Blender's funeral, let me know, for real. Y'all will never be able to find that video. It's back in the abyss of all my videos. But there were 10,000 of y'all, at least 10,000 of y'all that attended Blendy the Blender's funeral. If y'all attended that funeral, I want to personally thank you. So leave a comment down below. I think this is about right. We're supposed to roll this dough. I think that's the perfect texture to roll. Oh yeah, that's rollable. That is rollable.
Oh, you making cookies?
Mm-hmm. Sure am. These are some of the easiest cookies that I have probably ever made. It took about 5 minutes to whip them up. It took longer to roll them out into balls than it did to like whip them up. So that's the longest part of the process. But they only take 10 minutes to bake too. So you could make like dozens of these within an hour in no time. Plus the icing, I mean, you just throw the ingredients together. There's not like any intricate thing that you have to do there. I did have clumps of butter in mine because I was a little bit impatient and didn't soften my butter good enough for the icing like I did the cookies. I should have done my method that I did for the cookies to soften the butter up. I should have done that when softening the butter up for the icing, but I didn't, so I had clumps of butter just floating around. It's okay, I just kind of dunked around the cookie around those little logs of butter floating around in the icing bowl. But these were super easy and quick to make. These would be good for any holiday, really, for even Valentine's Day. You could do like pinks and reds and Valentine's Day sprinkles. I did try doing sprinkles on these, but I waited for the icing to dry, and you're definitely not supposed to do that because then the sprinkles just bounce off the cookies. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing I want. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, it will be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down, bring us down.
Frosting. 2 tablespoons, 2-ish tablespoons. I did not drain that good when I cleaned it. 2 tablespoons, 2.5 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, all the same. Of butter, 1/4 cup of milk. I'm using 2% because my goats are drinking all the whole. Teaspoon of beaver anal glands. Then the last thing is 2.5 cups of powdered sugar.
But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down, bring us down. But I don't wanna love you if you don't love me back, baby, back. 'Cause I don't wanna love you if you don't love me back, baby, back. Yeah, I've been waiting so long for you. such a long time. Can't you see I wanted it to be us now? Darling, if you knew how this would turn out, we let the stars shine bright. Yeah, I've been waiting too long for ya. I don't wanna love ya if you don't love me back.
So I originally made 3 different colors. I made the light baby blue, I made the light pink, and I made the light yellow, like all pastel colors for Easter, right? But then once I got quite a few pink, blue, and yellow, I mixed the blue and the pink together and added just a little bit more blue and a little bit more pink, and it gave me this really pretty muted pastel-y color of purple, which is Colton's favorite color. That's why I did it, because he loves purple. Jolie's favorite color is yellow. She'll reach for the yellow one, guarantee it. She did. JC's favorite color is sky blue. She loves sky baby blue. That's her favorite color. And Cameron really loves red. His favorite color changes with the wind. He likes all the colors really, but sometimes he'll gravitate towards particular colors like he does his cartoons. And right now it happens to be red, and Colton's is purple. All right, love, pick one.
You know what they call me this time of year? Meester Easter. I'll go with this one right here. Oh. Car. I gotta be up front with you. That's a 20 out of 10. That's a 20 out of 10. That's awesome.
Right, you want to try one?
JJ, try one.
I'm going to get Coke candy.
No, they can't have
Joey. Quit.
That's really
Are
good.
they good?
Mhm.
You promise?
I swear. Look at the size of stuff. Look there, proper.
Cameron's asleep. I made your favorite color. What's my hair? Goodness gracious, it's curly. I saw the curl on the front, but I didn't know it was that curly. You rate it out of 10.
20 out of 10.
Go
10 out of 10? Colin's realistic, so he'll tell me the truth. If it's 10 out of 10, it's 10 out of 10.
Actually,
What do you think?
so sweet. I read them out of top 10 because they kind of taste like those cookies from the mall that they used to have.
This one better.
And you did good at comparing the icing to it.
It tastes better. I might need Okay, Cammy.
Yeah, he already ate
What
one.
color did you get? I think
I
green.
got
JJ
blue.
had him one.
Are they good? Yeah? What do you rate them? Ooh.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
10.
They're 10? Alright. No, I haven't eaten one. Alright. I'll put it there. Really sweet. Or probably where I don't eat sweet stuff.
I like the sweet stuff, but I think it's perfect.
Cammy, you want to taste this? They're really good. I'm going to make extra when I make our shepherd's pie for dinner tonight. That way we have something to snack on, like for lunches and stuff throughout the weekend. Because like I said, I wanted to cook bulk. I didn't get as much cooked bulk as I wanted to, but I did make extra of what I did make. So that way we would have extra to eat on throughout the weekend. And I could focus less on prepping stuff and cooking and stuff and spend more time with the kids and the family and just like enjoy the weekend. I've been thinking about doing more prepping like this ahead of like our 2 days off. So like usually sometimes on weeks we'll have 2 days off. Like Shane and I try to work my days around his days, and we usually have those days off. And when we do, I would like to prep ahead of time so that we could have a bunch of stuff ready and I could spend more time with them. I'm all about finding ways to spend more time with them because that's the light of my life. Like they're everything I want to be around, everything I want to do with them. So I try to find ways to maximize my time with them. And I feel like prepping before a 2 day off area in the middle of the week, I feel like that would help and give us more time to be together, because I wouldn't be spending as much time in the kitchen. I really need to just prep more in general. At the single wide in the trailer park, I got in the habit of doing that, and I got out of the habit when we moved here, and I need to get back into that habit of prepping stuff and having stuff ready and in the freezer always. Shane is being a darling and peeling these daggone taters because he knows I hate it.
It's Popeye the Sailor Man. He lives in a garbage can.
Hey, Popeye, the Sailor Man. It's Popeye.
Do those pretty quick.
Sailor Man. You want to hear things that happened to me today?
Sounds mysterious.
Well, this goes for tomorrow. Last night, sorry. I wake up.
Okay.
Well, first, this is at nighttime. You just got done watching Good Burger 2.
Good Burger. That's a good movie. Good
And
Burger. Good
then
Burger
we started
2.
watching Girl Meets World. And then after that, we put on Victorious and went to sleep.
It's called Good Burger 2. It's
I
not
don't
my
know why.
problem.
I used to put on Victorious, but I'm really over that show right now.
You hear me?
Yeah.
It's called Good Burger 2. It's not my problem.
I watch 2 episodes of Victorious and then go to bed. I wake up, but I'm like, school needs to be done first. So I start doing my math. Then I start doing my English. Then I start doing geography. Then I start doing science. For some reason, on every single Friday, I always have the worst amount of stuff. And it's Friday!
Friday. There it is.
So I get done with my school, and I'm like, I really feel like mowing right now. So I will get up, I get me some ramen, and I'm like,
Oh, I like the salt bag you threw in there.
well, I'm done. I get my ramen out, rinse the water out. Well, I just figured out that I put 2 ramens in there. I lost the other packet of the seasoning. So half my ramen plain. And
Half of it's plain.
I couldn't do it, so
Big deal.
I eat half of it, I give them the recipe, and I'm like,
Let me guess the plain part.
we're going to feed the goats. We go feed the goats, I get back in, I get me some new pajamas on, bed.
Pajamas?
Pajamas.
You said pajamas.
Pajamas, and then, right when I put my pajamas on, girls, I'm gonna put that your ass exposed.
Mama took your cozy away, didn't she?
Oh, I'll get it back tonight. But I get my clothes on, and then I decide I'm going to go on the porch. Just to let you know, I forgot I was on the porch anyway. So I go on the porch, and I don't know, I'm just looking into the sky. Everyone's getting ready to go back inside. Well, it's been doing good. I got 19 comments on my video in 4 days. So, I get out of that. I decided to go back to my room and watch a little bit of TV. Take it off here. And then I heard something. And then I come to eat a cookie. And then my eyes light up.
You have the same storytelling as Colton. Where you have no idea. You know he sees what he's saying. The rest of us are just left for a loop.
And that's my story. I'll finish the story.
I made you some more characters.
Really?
Yeah.
How many more? You haven't loved me the whole time you're interested.
You do not love me more than I love you. It's physically impossible. It is.
Did the Bible say so?
Does the Bible say so?
So, while my baby girl is doing some cooking, she wants me to do something to this wall right here. Did you already tell me about it?
No.
she wants on this wall the same thing that we put on this wall over here. So yeah, so she's wanting the paneling that we have on the backsplash and on the pantry wall over here. She's wanting it over here too. We've got just enough, I believe, that I think we can make this work. So that's what I'm gonna do. Shouldn't take me very long while she's cooking. But I think that's an adequate payment for a good meal.
You had laid that on the thing.
What?
It mounted it.
Did I really?
No.
Wait. Did I?
No.
Sorry. So as you can see too, since we just got done making our porch look pretty, I'm gonna start sawing up front because, you know, I don't want to mess up our porch again. So here we are.
I'm really excited about getting this shiplap up in the kitchen because, like I said, the kitchen part just didn't look complete. It was beautiful, but I really had only one area. This wall that we're working on, I had one area that didn't have that shiplap paneling on it. The pantry did. The area even above the new door we put in there into the laundry room, the entryway into the laundry room, it even has it above it. Even the hot water heater closet has it around it and above it. So this was really the only wall that didn't have it. And I felt like adding this to that wall just kind of made everything flow better. I love it so much.
It's been a long time now. Just go ahead and get on that night train and move around. Been gone for a while now. Set free from your shackles and your chains. One down, one to go. What's left? You don't know. The heart knows what the heart wants. So who are you to say no? 'Cause you had better come to your senses. Open your eyes, missing it out. Your heart is being trapped in your fences. Baby, can't you see that? You had better come to your baby, can't you see that? You had better come to your baby, can't you see that? You had better come to your. What does it take? You're safe in your shelter. Run away. You came with the name tag. All your regrets, you know that you felt it. Just turn around and get on the main drag. One down, one to go. What's left?
Look at you. Hey. I made shepherd's pie, but they don't like their mashed taters on their meat mixture, so they have meat mixture and mashed taters. I have shepherd's pie. That's what I made for dinner. I've made it 1,000 times on here. It's the same recipe that I used for my hamburger hash brown casserole. Literally just different potatoes. After dinner got done, Shane got back on the wall here. This took him about an hour in total. He knocked this out of the park so fast, which I knew he would, but he's getting quicker because he's gaining more skills, and the more skills he gains, like, I don't know, he just gets things done faster. It shocks me sometimes. But he was working on this, so while he was working on this, I started putting the kids' baskets together, and what I got them is not a whole lot, but like I said, I did focus on getting them edible things, and I thought that once they were done with these baskets, these looked like everyday kind of baskets, so the girls could use them in their room as little storage bins, because they're always needing those. I got everything from Walgreens, literally all of this. These are dinosaur gummies, and I thought that the boys would really like those. I did not go to Dollar Tree. I didn't go to Walmart or nothing. I went in to Walgreens one day to use the bathroom, passed this aisle, came back through, got what I needed, and I was done. And that was when they first started putting the Easter stuff out. The boys got the gummies and the girls got these like little, they're kind of like sticky beads. You make art with them and they can make like little chickens and little bunnies and little eggs and stuff. And I thought they would like those. That's only the really different things I got for the boys and the girls. There's always one thing that I usually try to differ on, and that happened to be this time. I got 4 of these chocolate crosses. None of my kids ate them. I'm going to go ahead and spoil you on it. None of them ate it. They didn't feel right eating chocolate crosses. So I wasn't going to force them. I was like, okay, well now I know next year not to do that for sure. We'll just do like regular chocolate. I got these peep kebabs and these were a hit with them. I waited to do this portion of the voiceover until Saturday when this video is going up, but I wanted to give you guys their reaction, like, and tell you guys how they feel about this stuff before I showed it to you guys. And these were definitely a hit. They love these peep kebabs. That's what they've been calling them. They loved those. And then I also got all 4 of them. We picked them up Reese eggs because Shane is a huge Reese egg fanatic and he has passed that gene down to the kids. So we got them 4 of these, just a piece, and that'll kind of be like their chocolate that they have since they're not eating the chocolate crosses. Colin said he's going to freeze dry the chocolate crosses and keep them. So, and then I got these Squishmallow pins. 2 of them came in a pack, so I only got 2. And then I gave the girls the little frog and then the little pink, like, thing. I don't even know what it's called. They know what it's called. I almost said Leviathan. It's not. It's this word. The Squishmallow brand. They love Squishmallows. You know, my girls and even Colton and Cammie, they're Squishmallow fanatics. I have to literally monitor the amount of Squishmallows we bring into the house and Squishmallow stuff we bring into the house because they love it so much it'll over accumulate and be crazy. But Colton got the cheeseburger one and Cammie got the French fry one. Because I'm going minimal and realistic, I did not get any of the fake grass. That stuff just gets wasted and gets thrown all over the house and it's just added trash. So we're not going to do that. I just put everything in here neatly and they were so happy with it that way. Which made me so happy because I'm trying to make better decisions with everything. Like trash and clutter. I'm trying to make good decisions. That looks so much better. It just flows better. Because all of this, all of the kitchen stuff, all the kitchen side has that shiplap stuff. Now, this right here don't, but that's not technically part of the kitchen. That's why we kind of made that its own area. It is part of the kitchen, but like it's not the used as kitchen part of the kitchen. This is the used as kitchen part of the kitchen. And I like how now it just all coincides. A lot of you guys were asking about like how I put my teeth in because I always say I'm popping my teeth out. If you're new here, I have invisible braces. It's Invisalign. And literally I only pop them out to eat and that is it. I always do my mouth care and then pop them back in. They're literally clear though. And then you just like my bottom teeth. Snap. They snap right in. I still talk funny with them, but boom. Okay, I love it. I love it. He's still working on it. He's still caulking it and painting it and all that stuff, but it looks so good. The Japanese beetles. There's Japanese beetles everywhere. Shiloh is scared of Japanese beetles too. Ain't you? He's scared of Japanese beetles too. Look, Shiloh, they ain't seen you in a hot minute. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are at. Know that I love you, but Jesus of Nazareth, the one that died, the one we celebrate this weekend, he loves you so much more. I will see you guys in the next one.